My name is Decker. We do automotive mobile detailing out in Las Vegas, and we are victims of the affair we were talking about a minute ago. Since there's two of us, so he handles everything on the fulfillment side and recruiting clients. I handle the sales team and then recruiting our sales team through social media. And so I guess the first question we had was, what do you recommend in terms of SEO for those of you in Vegas, DN, luxury detailing. Sorry, I'm seeing the chat. But for local SEO, what can we do to improve that? And then I have one other question, if that's cool.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, first and foremost, I would say is the name line in your Instagram profile, which I hope and assume you already have set up. That's the biggest searchable component. That's where you're going to see the biggest and quickest direct return on investment. Mom?
As well as make sure that your location, you fill that out when you go to your profile. And then I wasn't clear. Are you saying you use your account specifically to recruit sales people,
yeah, so we have two different accounts. We have two. Okay. So one is like a company account. It's the like getting new clients, doing trends with the products and the service. And then the other is recruiting. We have a door-to-door team and a business-to-business sales team. And so it's like sales tips, sales humor, recruiting guys to come on blitzes, stuff like that.
That's awesome.
Gotcha. The only other thing I would say for like local SEO, two things. One is a tactical tip, which is hashtags. This is like a rare time where I'm a big fan of hashtags. Use the local Las Vegas related hashtags. The second thing is less tactical and less of a like direct SEO thing, and it's going to be a challenge in a bigger city like Vegas. But become an account that is showing up on every other Vegas account. With Vegas being such a big city, make sure that your account isn't necessarily showing up on every post from the MGM, but make sure that your account is showing up, and by showing up I mean commenting, on every post from every car shop, car dealership, car guy who has a lot of expensive car, like commenting on his posts organically, because then you're going to be kind of like a seat at the table. Every time someone thinks about car detailing in Vegas, they're going to think of your account because you're always commenting. You're a lot more likely to be a recommended or suggested profile. So if I follow a bunch of car guys in Vegas, I'm a lot more likely to be suggesting your account if you're always commenting on their posts.
Yeah, no,
purely
like
curiosity, awesome. Can I ask what percentage of your customers, the ones that call in and book the service, are male versus female?
Probably 65% male-ish.
Yeah, it's 65-35.
Yes, I would have thought it was slightly more. Does that make sense?
It's we have different packages, like the car guy, and then like the mom whose kids track dirt in the back seat type of thing. So we target differently to different avatars. But the other question I was going to ask, and this is more on the sales page side of things, I was able to grow about 11,000 followers in a month by posting sales humor, doing like goofy skits on the doors, stuff like that. And so I was able to build a large following. But I feel like when I transitioned from sales humor and trendy stuff and viral content to the value-based, the authenticity, this is how you close more deals, I went from 600,000 views a video to 6,000 a video.
Yep.
And so I guess, one, is that something I should be concerned about? And two, how would you look at balancing value versus viral?
It is a balance, and Brock and I have talked a lot about this, how people share funny things. Like, think about the last time you shared something to your group chat. You didn't share a tactic. You shared something that was, hysterical, right? Yeah. And so they're always going to get more views. That doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be customers. So I think the balance is the key. And then when you do post that and repost all that funny shit, like repost it, but put a different CTA on the end. So
Gotcha.
They're going to your profile,
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so we've broken it down to 4 for the most part. So the viral, authenticity, value, and then split testing ads, CTA type of post. Would you recommend just totally wiping out split testing ads and just add a CTA to the end of the more viral stuff? Because all of the sales humor, there's no CTA at the end. It's just like a funny skit at the end.
No, I think split testing ads is fine if you have the budget to do so. I don't think it's necessary, but if you have the budget to do so, split testing ads can accelerate the rate at which you learn which hooks or which videos are converting. Final two things I'll say to y'all are, number one, you can edit, and this is a tip for everyone. If you ever have a video that's popping off, it's going viral, we all have those posts sometimes where it's like, hey, I can just tell this one's doing well, it's reaching more people. Go back in and edit the caption so that you have a call to action directing people to become customers. So whenever I have a post going viral, I actually did it earlier this week. If you guys seen the thin post thing on Instagram, everyone's doing that.
So tired.
I did a meme making fun of that, and it started to go viral. And so guess what I did? I went and I edited the caption and I said, if you want to learn real strategies to grow on Instagram, not just silly memes, comment live and I'll send you the ticket to this live workshop. And so people were commenting live to get access to this live workshop. So edit viral reels. And then the final thing I'll say is just that there's different seasons, right? There's seasons where you're like, hey, we want to grow. And it sounds like you were just in that season where you popped off to 11K super quickly. That's awesome. And now you're in a season where it's like, we're going to accept getting lower views and lower engagement, but the trade-off is that our bank account is going to be a lot more full. We might not be getting 30 million views a month, but we're going to be making $30,000 a month.
Awesome.
Cool?
Perfect.
Cool.
Thank you.
Awesome. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you guys so much.